Hands talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be cow. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Gap is so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
It's a stadium so big you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take 4-8.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Having gained up that handful there. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Come to the stream, man. Like, comment, share, you know what I'm saying? Subscribe, whatever, if you like the content. Everything else out today.
Another run for Williams. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind
that
the
block.
line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Talk to you guys.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yeah, here we go. Here we're going to 53. Here we're going to 53. Here we go 46, 46. Here we go 47. 46.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game.
Spray ball.
Now they're staring at 4th
Sir,
and
you're
long.
not even giving the ball right.
Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field.
Beautiful kick. What a kick. Get a bounce. Get a bounce.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. So that's all the way over the end zone for a touchback.
He got 22 in the backfield, right? That's what they're going to do. It's 38.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He goes to the hurry up here. First down, and they go right back to it. Come here on the outside. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Go wide.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Now here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down.
Watch the quarterback try to sneak out the back.
Now Jackson on 3rd down.
Yeah. I like that. I like that.
Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on 3rd down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call, being aggressive, but you got to find a way to execute.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. Flush down now to his left. He's going for himself.
They all play the same way. You fall for 8 seconds.
They come through massive gain there on 4th down, give them 24 yards, and most importantly, that 1st down. Here's Henry running left.
Come on, bro. What is this? Is this not Madden? Hit somebody in the mouth.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Welcome back. 2nd quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Right down the middle of Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Shut up! Changing it up here. Jackson. This one's caught. It's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you're going to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Dak out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, going to 53. Here we go, 48. Here we go, 47.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Here we go, 47.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott. On him quick, and they bring him down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock's still running.
Here we go, 46. Gun. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. Go. Get out there.
Third and goal, Prescott. This one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Aubrey puts it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's encouraged out of bounds after that 9-yard gain. So that's going to make it 2nd and 1.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. This is Henry on 2nd. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. 1st down throw for Jackson. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 45-yard line.
Lamar back to throw. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be a Baltimore 1st.
You want to become quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
We give to Henry on an inside handoff. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
2nd down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. Let's drop it. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Getting out to his left. He's going to run for it. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
At the 26-yard line.
Going with King Henry here. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. 1st down. Here's Dak. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. George Pickens, the intended target. So 2nd down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Back to throw it. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Cowboys field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, that gives him a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Fields this one at the 3. Making some progress here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. Operating out to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Has a hole left, room to run. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah! Here we go, go to 54. Slide in. Here we go, kill. 20, 60.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's a pickup of 9. And that'll be good for Dallas. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Yeah! 20, 26.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Out left leg makes the grab. This is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Yeah, here we go.
Straight ahead with Williams. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Going to 53. Yeah, here we go.
Give to Williams from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Gun. Switch it, hey. 26.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And they are on him short of that 1st down. They responded quickly to that throw. That brings up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
26.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens take possession. They're going to set up shop at the 22-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Long game there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Another run for Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of DNs do in this league.
He has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
No. That's what's up. That's what's up. Last one.
Running this with Henry. And that's surrender just a lone yard.
It is what it is. Good game, though. We'll finish it out. Finish it out.
There's ever a play we can call garden variety in the NFL. I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That's simply a foot race to the outside that he's used to winning. Seeing him get beat there and forced to take it out of bounds near the line, well, that's just a tremendous effort and tremendous speed by that defense.
And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Ravens with a 15-point advantage. John Harbaugh has his call made right away. He's going for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Still has some space inside the 35. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He brings it in. That's a 1st down for the Ravens, partner, and that should all but do it here. Cover the pace here as the clock continues to run. Henry. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have likely locked up the win right there. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
DJ.
Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this opening kickoff will not even reach the landing zone. It hits short of the 20, so that's going to move the ball out to the 40-yard line. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
No touch that. No touch.
A handoff, Barkley running left. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
No touch.
They go play action with Hurts. That's caught by the big tight end. Dallas got him. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
4 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Play action. Here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Good shit, bro. Good job.
Greg Calcaterra. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. Well, I'm not quite sure how he got away from that first tackler, but he won't even be able to get it back to the line of scrimmage there as the defense rallies behind him.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
3rd and 12.
Throwing. Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Cowboy first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here we go, 46.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Working the middle of the field, he's got a man complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Gun. Here we go, 46.
To throw is Prescott. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation. And his kick is right there. It's good.
We're going to take 3.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive side, that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
What?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
Eagles, 1st down.
63.
Throwing is Hurts. Connecting quickly with Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
Right out of bounds.
Come on, let him pick it. Let him pick it, 59. I know you're hungry, but let him pick it.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick.
That one was his.
It's knocked harmlessly.
He dropped out in coverage, but that one was his.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st.
Watch it roll out. Watch it roll out. Watch it roll out. Oh, yeah. Because I covered that well. I covered that fucking well. Knock that shit the fuck out.
Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here you go. Watch the quarterback run.
Not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Not coming to the sideline. He got to beat us. Mano and mano. He got to fucking beat us. Yeah, that's what I said.
Snap as they'll look to throw.
He got to fucking beat us. You don't believe in it.
The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf, dude. That's bottom shelf material.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Prescott now. Caught left side, Williams. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Dallas.
Now Prescott. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Get it off. It's wide open. Get it off.
Nolan Smith
Get it off.
down on the pass rush.
6 yards. It's second down.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Prescott.
Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh, come on. You can't drop that, Pickens. That's in the bucket. That's in the bucket, dog. Don't get too much of them chances, man. When you get it, you got to take it. Oh, all you got to do is catch it. I ask you to run after catch. I already threw it in the end zone. Just come down.
Complete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Britton Covey deep for Philadelphia.
Oh, what a punt. What a fucking punt. Somebody get down here. What a punt.
And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
What a fucking punt, right?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be.
Watch your in cut.
Go Silver, ready?
The in cut.
Hurts.
On 6. Catch it. Tip the tee.
Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Don't believe it.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
We don't believe him.
3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams there to bring him down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Back to throw now in his own end zone.
Come on, Pickett! Pickett, B. Send it back, Pickett.
Force him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter man.
Good field position. Good field position. Good field position. Good field position. Good field position.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take point. There we go. Kill. Done. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line.
Prescott to throw it.
Oh, gave it right back. Gave it right back.
By Jihad Campbell. And the Eagles
So in the same line, still though, back was Tennessee. Back was don't call it back was
getting inside the quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes.
Go get it.
And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this.
Send him inside, you got help. There you go. Send him inside, you got help.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. They'll go to Barkley again. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of run away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
At halftime, you had to feel like the defense had to be in a good position. They had to feel good about themselves. They've had this guy boxed in all game long, but after that run, that might be the breakthrough that he's looking for. Now they may have some difficulty dealing with him the rest of today.
They run it again with Williams. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle it behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Here's Prescott. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 13-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Prescott. Rush coming, and he's taken down. More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack? It's 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is now 10-7. And he'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
2nd and 7.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down.
Send them inside, though. You got help. Send them
Brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
What's next?
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 30.
Don't let him get the fucking head.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll run it again with Barkley. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 109 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity, usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line bearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Oh, come on. This shit, boy. Come on. You know what? I got away with 1-2, so I'm going to let it slide.
25 yards to the house. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point.
All right, we got to go dig in the bag now, boys.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd.
Yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing?
Behind the line of scrimmage. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Oh, you got to come down with that, Witten. You got to come down with that, dog. Nah, you know what? That's not Witten. See, there I go. That's who I need right there, Witten.
Instead, they're on the
exactly
spot
what I need
and help
right
separate
there.
the receiver from the ball.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
All right, Pickens, good looking up. Need that.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. He's got Pickens complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
To throw, Prescott. And that one to the right side and incomplete. He's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
1st down.
Prescott. He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Dak. He'll drop this down to Williams.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but But you know, sooner or later, they're going to have to stop the clock.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Dak. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Now Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. George Pickens.
Way to get open, Pick. Way to get open.
The Cowboys have taken a fourth quarter lead. Aubrey good with
Our defense can't get a stop, man. It's one stop, bruh. One stop. Get a stop, this game's over. Whip that shit out of here.
Sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground and Saquon Barkley.
We need him.
That's what we need. Times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Second down, here's Barkley again.
Got to play ball.
Revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. This definitely four-down territory at this point.
Let one beat us. That's what I said. Let one beat us.
Silver.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Hey, tell him get that up out of here. Get that up out of here.
This entire game is...
Don't quit, son. He didn't try. He gave up on himself. He gave up on himself on 4th and long. Don't believe in his quarterback. He don't believe in his quarterback. He's like, I'm not even going to take a chance. I'm not going to quit it after I give you the ball back. I'm going to just quit that. Don't remember. All right, we're moving up the ranks. Yeah, them 2 losses I took earlier killed me, though. Killed me. Turning the fucking ball over left and right, bro. Let's see if you can get one more. Only 2 left to go. What's happening, Malor?
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth, it's Arlington, Texas, host to the grand mecca of football, AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Coming up, we've got a good one in store.
Classic, though.
It's the Buffalo Bills Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. And off we go from Arlington. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard
Wake up, Dallas. Wake up, Dallas. Wake up, Dallas. You know they're coming out for running. You know they're coming out for running. It's not like that.
Throwing right away is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 18 yards.
It's great call, though. I like
it. It's a first down.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. That's to the left side where he's got
Oh, come on. Get off the block.
Wow, out of bounds.
Get off the block.
It's 1st and goal.
Gain of 41 yards on the play. That's another Bills first down.
He'll get this out.
Hey, the corporate tackle 3-4.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Allen to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2.
What's going on over the middle of the field, man?
Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. And that is the way to start the game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, in. What do you think?
The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
First down, right back to Williams. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. On the play fake, Dak. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pot. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
You know, Mike, in some ways, I liken fullbacks to kind of the modern-day tight end. They're the ones that are willing to do a little of the dirty work on most plays. So every once in a while, it is so good to see them rewarded and have a chance to be the guy who delivers and converts on 3rd down.
Here we go, 47.
Pistol now for Prescott. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, three. Here we go, going to 53. 26.
Williams gets it from the pistol. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Christian Benford brings him down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll go again here with Williams. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Terrell Bernard, they're on the tackle.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up third and 1.
He'll try to run for it with Williams. Trying to drive his way forward. I'm not sure he got there. Going to depend on the mark, but yeah, he's short. Short, and it's 4th down. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it looking at 4th and less than a yard.
Then we're going to 50. Yeah, here we go. Right to point in.
They'll go for it. It's Williams. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Middle.
On 1st and 10, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Kincaid. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 36 yards. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
1st and 10, and it's Allen. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll get about 6 before he's
Look at
taken
his chest area, man.
He'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
One more time going up top with Allen. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for Bills. First down.
He'll get this out wide. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing again. It's Allen. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, here's Dak.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, and after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The shotgun snap for Prescott. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here, backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. And another 1st down, and another big gainer. This time 23 yards.
23 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
Alert, alert, alert! What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Flush to his right, he runs with it. And the Bills are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and goal.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
Josh Palmer, a gain of 3, brings up 2nd and
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
What's that?
This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Dawson Knox, touchdown Buffalo.
Great ass whipping. Good game, boy.
And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go, 40. Yeah! Here we go, 40. 26.
First down, Prescott. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
Here go 46.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
26.
They'll throw again. Dak. Flush to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Again, Prescott to the air. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Cavante Turpin on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Here go 47. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he will take this one in. 74 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
What up, Thanos?
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10.
Herbert going to give to Hampton. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
And this one finds McConkey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
Lion. Go.
Here's Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Herbert now. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
And now Herbert a little unsure of things, so he's going to go ahead and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff and field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 50, everybody.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Cowboys, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Finding Williams on the check down. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Hey. Here we go, 47.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40. A nice pickup there. 10 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Everybody get going in. What do you think?
Williams is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. 26.
Now Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they can't bring him down. And he'll have no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Herbert. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Here we go!
Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Aubrey now for the point after. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They can certainly use it down by 2 scores. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning the perfect game in baseball? We couldn't do it here in football, probably.
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary, or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn the TV off, 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 turn the TV off. Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary, spooky.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Prescott from the gun. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. To throw is Prescott. Finding Williams once more, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Here's Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 19-yard.
And again, it's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field. And just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they open the lead up now to 25. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by DeMarvion Overshown. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. This defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zone. They didn't give up.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
At the 36-yard line.
Prescott to throw it. Pickens is there on the crossing route. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. Now we give up the middle to Williams. Able to avoid him. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Chargers 3.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Back to throw here, Herbert.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down.
Set. Ready. Go. Let's go.
Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 13-yard line. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
At the Cowboys' 8-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. That is caught. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And a touchdown maybe for the fantasy football folks watching.
Yeah, there are a lot of people who are happy about that touchdown, even though it won't change who wins this ball game.
Herbert and the Chargers staying put. They'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Chargers 11.
So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 34-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, Prescott stripped. And he'll go down at the 28. So they recover their own fumble. Now they face 3rd and short.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Prescott.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Khalil Mack.
And the Chargers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
He gets it to Johnston. He's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Cowboys will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Prescott. Able to hit his target Lamb. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
At the 15-yard line.
Well, Prescott here to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Yeah, here we go. We're going to 54. What do you think?
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now Prescott on 4th down. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you can go to...
And this will be caught at the 30. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way.